What's up, guys? You know what time it is. Tuesday morning here at the Tasty Tuesday Market here in downtown Newport Richey, and got a little surprise for you. Our friends back in town here. Hope y'all are ready for that. I bet you can't guess who. Look what we got. All the way from Maine. Guess who's back? All right, we're here. You got a little sign there behind me. It says Tasty Tuesday Markets, and as y'all know, sometimes my vlogs run a couple of days behind schedule, so I'm here filming on Tuesday. This might not come out until Wednesday, Thursday, who knows, but you know who is back. Freedom House Farm. He's got his beautiful little display here, and we're gonna come over and say hello. Of course, you know, this place just opened maybe 3 minutes ago, and Jim's already the main event, as you can see. Look at that beautiful onions. Hold on, I'm gonna show you some good stuff. Hey, the guy from Maine, you made it down, huh?
Yeah, Sunday night, 92 degrees when I got here.
Wow. So what did you haul back, Jim?
I brought apples from Dane Farm with Mark Fulford, 11 varieties.
So these got some road miles on them?
Yeah, now we'll need to sell them because they don't like this heat and I don't got to walk in. So, yeah, 11 varieties, some that Mark has actually named himself. There were numbers out of Cornell University.
Really?
Yeah, this New York Crunch is one, and he had another one he named Honey Crisp. Same thing, it's just a number that, not Honey Crisp, something else crisp, Ruby Crisp. You know, it just pops in your mouth and it's so juicy.
So that's one of Mark's name varieties?
Well, he got it from the very university as a number, and then once he bit into it, he said that one, and just like Crunch just pops.
Needs more than a number, it needs a name, huh?
Such a grower. Look what he's growing. All the stuff that's available. Each every one of those varieties. So I brought 11, and a small bag is like, I'm getting like $3.75 a pound for them because I'm buying them from Mark for almost.
You're not growing them, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that's the thing, and so yeah, you get a variety of. This one's lightning. So this is the one that was a Baldwin back in like 1920. A guy was growing a Baldwin tree, right? Lightning struck it, and the next year the apples turned from this to that.
Let's see that. Wow.
It's got this really rusty and almost like lightning streaks on it.
So they literally named it Lightning because of that?
Yeah, the guy's name was Vartanian, so they call it Vartanian Lightning. So long pie, spaghetti squash, winter luxury, Ford Hook acorn, Hayden acorn, Magic Molly potatoes. This is a cool potato that you probably saw me digging some of those. That's pinto. Mark loves that one. Lots of garlic. Lots of onions out front, garlic braids. So
Big Red must have been loaded down.
Oh yeah, probably 3,000 pounds, so.
Wow. So when do we start pulling up sweet potatoes?
Tonight, maybe.
Tonight?
We'll see. I think I'm gonna do a new market down in Tarpon since I got all this stuff
The
on
Thursday market? Good idea.
Yeah, so I mean I got it, and I'm already loaded up, so I think I'll be doing that.
So have you already started your first round of soil blocks?
No, that's in the work. I was up at, I got here Sunday, so I've been here a day.
It's been 2 days now, Jim.
Well, Sunday night late, so it's in the works, but I got to clean up the backyard.
You told me you knocked out a book last night or anything.
No, but I was ordering seeds at midnight.
Wow.
So, because I picked up about $250 worth from Fedco when I passed through, but some of the stuff Johnny's only has, like the Salanovas, and something else. Everybody's out of Mokum. The carrot? Yeah.
Really?
Sold out, everybody, Fedco and Johnny's, but if you bought pelleted, you could buy them, but they're more expensive, but it doesn't matter to me. It might be even easier for me to do with that little grid system I do, the pelleted.
So what is this I see? You're going to be doing that same CSA basket like you did up in Maine?
I kind of started it last year with 2 people.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I'm just going to expand that and, see if I can maybe eliminate Sweetwater eventually by doing that.
Nice.
So, and then if that market turns up downtown on a weekend, it could be good.
You could really cut down those road miles.
Yeah, really feeding people that are in my community instead of just trying to get food out into the world. And that connection's pretty cool. And that Prick of the Garden connection, you get so much better feedback with that, I think. They appreciate it and you appreciate them. And so yeah, I'm having fun with all that and, just kind of see what works out.
I like that whole effect of trying things I don't normally try, forced to, pretty much, because you don't want it to go bad.
Yeah, same thing with the apples, because some women came, I just want New York Crunch. I said, I need to sell all these, so you gotta buy the bag. So she walked away, but she's missing out on an opportunity to taste 11 different apples.
Wow, do you have the RC Cola type one this year?
Nope, cherries, and that would have been Sweet 16. I had to choose between, he had the new one, Fukuda, Okay. And you know, that has it's a cousin to the Fuji.
Oh wow.
Or sister, he called it. So it's got that a little even better than a Fuji, he thinks. You know, I said it was good. And then I picked the Baldwin too. Remember that Baldwin up at Ellen's?
Yeah.
So because I liked that so much, he had a Baldwin tree too. So
you picked his Baldwin.
His Baldwin, yeah.
Okay. Oh, here's the Hudson Golden Gem.
Yep. So you can pick those. You know, smaller. That one tree produced 40 boxes.
Wow.
You know what a box is? Those ones underneath there.
That's a lot of fruit off of one tree.
Crazy.
At how many pounds per box? What do you think? 40?
Right at 39, yeah.
So
37.
800 pounds off of one tree.
One tree.
Wow. And you're selling it for how much a pound?
He's selling it for, you know, about $3 a pound wholesale to the co-ops.
$3 a pound. So there's like $2,400 on one tree in apples.
That nobody even heard of like 5 years ago, because Mark kind of brought it into the world as far as, and now he's got, you know, put different trees out. Fedco sold those in the last 3 years, so there's more out there. But he put like 500 pounds of rock powder on each tree 2 years ago, and that's what he's attributing these big yields to, is that, you know, granite. I think he's getting it from some kind of granite cutting place, so it's that fine.
It's like a paramagnetic sand of some type, okay.
It's almost like a powder because of that, you know, because it's so fine with like some kind of quarry that cuts stone. So yeah, he says it's really rocking it. But yeah, he does custom blends, and then just talking to him while we were sorting apples that day, he's got this one thing, it's called like stall grip. And I'm going, what do you got stall grip for? And he said, you know what they do is, so the dairy barns always get these slippery floors from the urine and the manures, and there's this like mineral stuff that keeps it so floors not slippery. So you're throwing minerals in with all this other organic stuff, and it keeps the cows from falling down and breaking their knees, but then when you scrape it out, you've got minerals and the organic matter to throw in your compost pile or put on a field.
Oh wow.
Talk about a stacking function there.
Sounds like some amazing nutrients too.
Yeah, and then he was, I just saw some of the blends he had, and there was something else. I wish I could remember everything, but I had a good talk with him and Paula about, you know, farming and, you know, where it's all going.
Cool.
Yeah, all this is portable. I mean, except the apples are storable, transportable. You know, that winter spot, those onions out front, I found one of these that was in a bin left over from last year, and it was still good. A whole year with no special storage, and it was good.
Where's that, left in your shed?
Yeah, in Mom's shed.
Wow.
Yeah, this is that.
That's the winner.
Yeah, that's the small one of the winners.
One of the small winners. Okay, the big ones got taken,
huh? Yeah. And then got some braids. We'll see if they sell, but you know, gotta get your time out of that, because the boys in Alexander did that, so you know.
Cool.
So I'm adding that a little to the price, but.
So Freedom House Farm, first day back at Tasty Tuesdays.
Yep, I was rushing around this morning with a headlamp again, but...
Well, now you got pretty lucky. You came home right at a cold front. I mean, well...
Tomorrow, we're going to be chilled.
I know, a little change of temperature. The veggies are going to love it, so...
That's for sure.
Good morning. What's your name?
I'm Rachel. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So you work the Snap EBT booth, I take it?
Yes, I do.
So tell us about what folks can get if they have like a Snap or an EBT card.
Well, we're actually the only market in Pasco County that offers double bucks, and until October we're actually offering $40. So a customer would swipe their card and they can get any amount up to $40 until the end of October and double it, and they would be getting chips that a lot of the vendors over here use, and then they could get their money back.
You mean you can buy some real food?
They can get some real green food from honey, microgreens, and even some baked goods. Hot foods right now in the month of October is covered under Snap.
Very cool.
They can come and buy.
So we have options other than Walmart if we have an EBT card?
Yes, definitely better options.
I mean, you're kind of getting paid 2 to 1 then, right?
Yes, the food stamp customers are actually getting more half off that way. So they're pretty much only paying $5 for a big thing of honey. And microgreens, they can get a big bag for $5 versus $10 because they're paying half price.
That's huge. So we're all, you know, people complaining about can't eat healthy, but even if times are tough,
now they can afford it.
Now we can afford it. Thank you, Rachel. Hey, what's your name?
Julie.
Julie, what are you selling?
I am selling a little bit of greens, granola bars, sweet potatoes, our fresh made kale pesto, some okra, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We have an aquaponics farm, so everything is grown in water.
Nice. Aquaponics, you mean the fishies feed this stuff?
The fishies feed the stuff, yes.
Wow.
Yep,
cool.
I got over 200 koi fish, and they're in 2 tanks, and they It's a flow system.
You're feeding these with koi then? That's awesome. How long you been doing the market?
I'm going on 2.5 years.
2.5 years? Mm-hmm. Tuesday's the big day here, huh?
Tuesday's the big day here.
Cool.
The rest of the time I'm just at the house. I started it pretty much for family, and then when I have extra, it's kind of nice.
Started having too much fun, huh?
I know. I've been doing it for about 16 years. I just haven't done the aquaponics part.
Cool.
So,
very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
I am Cindy Cadle.
Is this you, Cadle's Cove?
This is me, Cadle's Cove Farm.
What are these?
Yeah, those are just dehydrated shiitake mushrooms.
Nice. Where did you grow these?
We grow them in our farm in Greenville, Florida.
Greenville?
Greenville.
That's a little far from here.
It's about 200 miles.
200?
3.5 hours.
So it's still in the state?
It's just in the state.
Nice. So what are you doing? You're cutting calabazas in half here too?
Yes, you know, we have people who don't want the whole thing, so and it's nice so they can see what it looks like inside.
I love it.
Yeah.
What's this beautiful stuff?
This is longevity spinach.
You're selling a perennial vegetable?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's it's too early to really have much, you know, winter vegetables just yet.
Now is that to eat or is that just a beautiful bouquet for your countertop? You're gonna eat that? Okay.
Yeah. Goes in smoothies. I love it in my smoothies.
Yeah, what's this other green stuff we got over here?
Moringa, superfood.
Moringa?
Yeah.
So what is this, a bouquet of health?
Yes.
Now is this from North Florida too?
No.
Okay.
That's grown here. And you know, I don't know if it'll grow in North Florida, but it grows beautifully in here.
You could probably grow it annually. You know, maybe you don't. I heard it's root hardy up that way, so. Yeah, that'd be a good question.
Not many people are growing it, you know, from my farmer friends. But.
Okay. So what can we expect to see from you here in the next month?
I've been on vacation, Pete.
You're not prepared for this market?
So hopefully more shiitakes. We have a cool front coming through in spring, so we'll have fresh shiitakes. Usually I have fresh ones, but it's, you know, not really season. We had a huge bloom the week before we left for vacation, so we ended up having to dehydrate them.
Nice. Is this that Bubba Blue?
This is the Bubba Blue.
This is the Bubba Blue.
This is Bubba Blue. I can cut it for you.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
I saw this neat little flower on this
that's
one.
what we left the flower so we could tell the difference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got back late last night.
Oh, that one's getting a little more blue.
Definitely more blue.
I see it
it's
coming
real
in.
fresh, you know. I think once it gets a little drier.
It's almost like it bruises or something, huh?
Yeah. So it kind of gets, once it dries, you see more of the blue colors.
But yeah, there's no
Nice.
just
This is
freshly picked.
and then this is the Hawaiian yellow. So
What kind of yellow?
Hawaiian yellow.
I thought about it too, but I
we
ended up
left the
eating
bloom
all
on
of
it so we could tell the difference because they really do.
I put it in my kombucha tea.
Now, is this coming from North Florida?
Tallahassee.
Tallahassee, okay. Got some miles on it.
Comes from Turkey Hill Farm. My friends Herman Holly and Louise Devine, they grow cane sugar and they're certified naturally grown, and they kind of are. They're narrowing down what they grow to be more of an easier harvesting kind of thing.
So they're growing sugarcane in North Florida?
Yeah.
Is it freezing back or anything? You know how it does in the winter?
It hasn't. I
Really?
think they'll harvest it soon.
Wow.
Because I was there Saturday, I was there Monday, and it's huge.
It's supposed to be sweeter in the wintertime.
Yeah. So I think they're waiting for the first frost, which is usually up there. We have it around November, mid-November, before Thanksgiving.
Okay,
We get our
nice.
first frost. Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't want to hold up all your you know, people coming to get the good stuff from you here.
Yeah.
So if people want to find you, Cindy, where are they going to find you other than here, or is this the spot?
This is the spot.
This is the spot.
The best place because it's all my time allows.
Okay. So you'll be here throughout the winter?
Yes.
And summer?
Summer too.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you. Come back and see us.
I will. You coming for some of this goodness?
Oh yeah.
You know, you've been here before, huh?
Oh yes, many a time.
Thomas don't play with those microgreens, huh?
Yeah, they're wonderful.
Cool. So how long you been doing the microgreens?
I've been doing them since probably 8 months now.
8 months? Cool.
Yep. And I started this market selling plants, like vegetable plants and stuff like that. But I you know, transitioned into microgreens and other seasonal vegetables.
Cool. How old are you?
I'm 20.
20 years old
Yep.
and you're selling microgreens.
Yep. I started when I was 19 selling the microgreens, and I acquired my own property about a year ago. And
What, do you have a little lot here in town or something?
So I have 3.5 acres up in Brooksville, Florida, and
Whoa.
I'm farming about a 1/4 acre of it so far right now. I have fruit trees, seasonal vegetables, pretty much anything you can think of. But yeah, I do the microgreens. They only take a short amount of time for harvest, so that's what I started with until my land is developed, and then I'll be, you know, lettuces and all kinds of good vegetables.
So is this like Curtis Stone inspired? Anybody on the internet get you going?
Yes.
Yeah?
I definitely watch Curtis Stone and everything I can watch on YouTube, read books. But yeah, a lot of Curtis Stone inspired gardening and microgreen operation.
Now, well done. Now, you're a single man? You don't normally do this by yourself, right?
No, I have my girlfriend usually joins me at the market.
Okay.
But she just took the day off today.
Partner in crime got a day off?
Yep.
Okay. Any animals up there on the farm?
Yes, I have one donkey.
One donkey?
Yep, and she's my lawnmower.
She's your lawnmower?
Yep, she eats all the grass, keeps everything nice and maintained. And
now, I do think that's kind of interesting. So you're on 3.5 acres. I know you bought a scythe that you had a little problem with. It's not working. Inspired by Jim.
Yes, I did.
But you still haven't bought a lawnmower to cut your grass?
Nope, I don't have a lawnmower. I got the donkey. I look at the grass as food for my donkey, so I don't really want to cut it down. But she eats all the grass and some of the things in the garden, but usually she just leaves everything alone and just eats the grass.
Cool. So what's the name of the business here, Tom?
So my business is called Homegrown Greens.
Homegrown Greens, and right now if people want to find you, I mean,
you can find me on Facebook, Facebook page.
And you're bringing this stuff to the market, restaurants,
yes, I have restaurants, health food stores, all in Newport Richey, a few restaurants in Brooksville, restaurants here in Newport Richey, got health food stores in Brooksville, cafes, so I'm slinging the greens.
Well done, Thomas. All right, man, thank you, sir. You know how we finish our videos, don't you?
Okay.
Pound it, you gotta hit the lens. All right.